Hello, church family. It's 2-Minute Tuesday. This time of year, many of us take a much-needed break from our normal routines. But there's a temptation that goes along with that break, the temptation to let our routines go permanently. It's true that not all habits are good habits, and too much structure can be oppressive. However, much of life depends on rhythms and routines. Some aspects of life fall apart if we don't structure routines around them. One example is our relationships. Relationships are sustained by habits. The only way to really stay close to people is through scheduled communication and shared activity. If you don't reach out to a friend at least once in a while, they eventually stop being your friend. If you don't commit to conversation and quality time with your spouse, your marriage eventually stops functioning like a marriage. During seasons of rest or seasons of busyness, the first routines that we let go tend to be our faith routines. And these are the hardest routines to get back into. A Sunday off church easily turns into a month. A week away from our prayer and devotional routine suddenly becomes 6 weeks, almost before we know it. Like any relationship, our relationship with God suffers when we neglect it. But here's how our relationship with God is unique. Unlike the people in our lives, God does not give up and move on. No matter how far we go and no matter how long we stay away, God is always there. Psalm 139 says this, "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast." The psalm concludes, "Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there's any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Through this psalm, God gives us a simple invitation. And it's an invitation that is especially meaningful if we're feeling restless or we're feeling far away from God. God simply says, "Come back." And the psalm invites us to respond by letting God back into our lives. How? By getting back to our routines. So, today, open your Bible, read a psalm, read a passage from the Gospels. Take 5 minutes and pray. Pray for your world. Pray for your life. Pray for the people that you love. Here's the good news. The good news is we don't have to do the hard work of getting close to God because God didn't go anywhere. God is always there. So open your heart and your life, open your schedule, and let Him in.